We're going to look at some attributes of functions, and we're going to look at domain and range, x and y intercepts, max and minimum, and increasing and decreasing intervals. So for the domain and range, remember the domain is your x values. If we call this x, it's your horizontal, your range is your y. So when you're looking at your domain, what you're looking at is where does this thing start and where does it end. And since these are closed intervals here, we're going to say it starts. So for your domain, using interval notation, we're going to use the brackets here. So that's -6 to 6. For your range, you're looking at this part. So we're looking, it starts here at -3 to 6. And it can equal it because those are closed. So the range is -3 to 6. All right. X and Y intercepts. Now the best way to get used to writing X and Y intercepts is when we're looking for the X intercepts, and it looks like we have 3. 1, 2, and 3 here. So look at that. What you're looking at is that's when Y is 0. We have 3. So write it as an ordered pair where Y is 0. So the first one here is -5. The second one, it's hard to tell. I'm just going to estimate it -3 1/3. If you estimate it a little different, you're good. And then for this other one, I would call that 5 2/3 because the way the graph is given there. For your Y-intercept, that's when X is 0. So there's only one Y-intercept. You can have many X-intercepts. Only one Y-intercept. So when X is 0, Y is 4. Okay. Now your min and max. And we're going to just do the points. The ordered pair. So this is going to be your minimum value. This is going to be your maximum. So your let's do maximum first. So maximum is here. So that's -2, 6. And your minimum is here. So that's going to be -4, -3. Now, as far as increasing, decreasing, we're talking about intervals. So let's talk about increasing. All right, we'll do the next slide so I don't mess up. It's only increasing right in here. So that's between -4 and 2. On that interval, it's increasing. So we can say increasing. And we're going to use interval notation. So you're going to write for the domain that's increasing on the domain -4 to -2. Looks like an ordered pair, but we're just doing intervals. Now, why aren't we putting brackets and we're using parentheses? Because this point here is not increasing. This is not increasing. The max and min, or even here, it's not increasing. So you always have to use the open interval notation. All right, now it looks like it's decreasing 3 places. So let's write decreasing. And you're looking at your x. So it's decreasing, get rid of this, from -6 to -4 right here. So that's -6 to -4. You know, you could also write it like this. Remember how we did last class. So if you get confused, you might want to use just your inequality. It's also decreasing here. Remember, you can't use the points. So that's from -2 to 2. And it's also decreasing here, which is 5 to 6. Again, you could have written that as 5 is less than x is less than 6. Again, it can't equal because you're talking about intervals. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.